On tonight's News at 10. A hospital threatens to stab car owners with needles. Japanese man hits Japanese woman with Japanese phone on a Japanese train. And a man gets caught cheating on his girlfriend because of an earthquake. Jesus Christ. Don't cheat. So Japan is obviously the land of busy people. We've all seen the videos of people trying to get on a train during rush hour in Tokyo, and you've got the guys literally shoving people on, get back home after a long day at work. So yeah, Japan is pretty busy. Tied in with that is the long work hours. 12-hour days are usual here. Yeah, maybe the contract's kind of a 9-hour contract, but there's always going to be overtime, unpaid overtime. So during those train rides to work, that's a chance to get some extra shut-eye. It's a chance to get just 5, maybe even 10 minutes sleep, you know, if you're going to work, if you're coming from work. It's just a little bit of extra sleep for you. So this one woman, she just fell asleep. She drifted off and she just kind of leaned against the guy next to her when suddenly, boom, he whacked her with his phone. It's not just a little whack, right? It's a proper strike. Like, you can hear the sound. I'll show you the video at the end of this, so keep watching for like another minute. Yeah, he like proper whacks her. However, what confuses me is, why is someone like recording this? Like, unless he's just there recording this woman, which sounds very dodgy, but I'm guessing maybe the guy had done something before, or the woman kept falling asleep, hence this guy's anger, and that's why the person was recording it. I actually don't know. I don't think it was staged at all. It doesn't look staged, so but it's pretty mental. Like, yeah, let's just get on. Look at this video, it's mental. So in Saitama City, home of One Punch Man, there's a hospital that says it will stab car owners who park there illegally with needles. Not owners who park needles there, owners who park their cars there illegally. The hospital staff will stab them with needles. So parking in Japan is very difficult. Finding free parking is like few and far between. Like, I don't think I've even seen free parking really. Usually you have to pay everywhere. So some companies have reserved spaces obviously for like employees or other bosses, and hospitals obviously have free parking for their patients. It seems that some people are taking advantage of this by parking there illegally. So let's take a look at the sign, shall we? So the sign says parking by non-hospital visitors is basically strictly prohibited. Owners of unauthorized cars will be given a fine of 10,000 yen, which is about $100, or an injection. An injection! And the hospital bears no responsibility if there's injury or damage. So, nice. So what kind of injection would they be given? I'm assuming it's like something bad. I can't imagine them going like, oh, you parked in our car park, I'm gonna give you a free influenza jab. I'm gonna give you prevention against tuberculosis and rabies. Nah, I can imagine it being like, actually, like, there's been no reports like falsifying this story, so I assume it's true. However, I also assume that no one follows through with that and they have the 10,000 yen charge instead. I mean, the sign does say, I think I got it translated right, it does say that you can basically like choose, like you have to choose the ichimanen fine, the $100 fine, or like have an injection. What if someone does pick an injection? Like what do they do? Do they follow through? The staff like, nah, nice one. So you paying by like cash or check? No, I want the injection. Okay, Mr. Johnson, but yeah, why did I pick Johnson? Okay, Mr. Johnson, probably not going to give you the injection, but if you just want to sign here, we can like charge you this amount in and hope it doesn't happen again. No, I want the injection. Well, it was kind of a joke. I want the injection. Okay, well, I want the injection. Here's your fucking injection! Right, Japan is obviously prone to earthquakes. We actually experienced one here in Sapporo. It was like the biggest in 100 years, and it was mental. The entire like apartment shook. Power was out for about 2 days. No like food came into the shops. People were queuing from like 6 AM in the morning and buying everything. And then after about 2 hours, the food was gone. It was literally gone. Everything just shut down. There was no power. There was no, obviously no fridges, no storage. So even if they could get food in from like across Japan, from other branches, it'd just be wasted because there's no way to heat up. or keep cold. But yeah, earthquakes are pretty mental in Japan. So the Japanese Meteorological Agency, say that fast 10 times in a row, they send out warnings to phones, warning you of like seismic activity about 10 seconds in advance, 20 seconds in advance, something like that. So your phone has this massive siren. It's like, it's mad. It's so loud and it's so annoying that last year there was like heavy flooding and it was going off every like minute while I was trying to sleep. So since last year I've turned it off and it just like does my head in, so I don't use it anymore. And the idea behind that is to obviously give people a few seconds to get somewhere safe, like if they're in a dangerous area, to find cover quickly. So it gives those few precious seconds, because when you're in an earthquake, literally you can't stand, it's mad. Like the whole building shakes, objects are like just falling over and stuff, and TVs are smashing. It is pretty like scary. So you can imagine if people were on the train during an earthquake, that's a lot of alarms going off at once. One man was with his girlfriend, the alarm went off, but fortunately the earthquake posed no danger. Everyone's breathing a sigh of relief, just okay. But this man, he's nervous, he's sweating, he's kind of itching his brow, and he's like, oh my god, because 2 alarms went off in his bag. That's right, he was secretly carrying 2 smartphones. And immediately, apparently his girlfriend was like, what? Why do you have 2 phones? You never told me you had 2 phones. Why have you got a second phone? And so like everyone else on the train was kind of like, yeah, he's cheating on you, mate. Well, not mate, but he's cheating on you. Fair play to the guy. He said, yeah, I'm cheating on you. And they had a massive argument then and there on the train. And then I don't really know what happened, because like, no one reported what happened next. But I'm assuming they got off, like broke up. Probably didn't in Japan actually, just like lived in misery for the rest of their life. Why didn't he make like an excuse or something? Why didn't he say like, oh, this is my company work phone. Sorry, I didn't tell you about it because like you didn't need to worry, or like, oh, this is my Pokemon Go dedicated phone. I only play Pokemon Go on this, or something like, whoa, this earthquake, it created a dimensional rift, and through that rift came this smartphone from another dimension. Can you believe that? Anything would have worked probably, but no, like fair play to the guy. He said, yeah, sorry, you got me, and the rest of the train had to deal with them arguing. So yeah, lesson learned, don't cheat, or think of a better excuse. But yeah, that's it for this month, guys. Only 3 stories, but 3 cracking stories, might I add. But yeah, it's a bit short just because I'm recording this at the end of November, but it's because I had shoulder surgery, so I couldn't really do anything for the month of October. I couldn't even operate a camera. This has just been delayed really. So yeah, hope you enjoyed Japan's weirdest news for the month of October. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. See you later. どうもありがとうございました。じゃあね。